Hey everyone, Tony Walsh here. Welcome back to the farmstead. Today we're going to talk about our Hoss high arch double wheel hoe. Now we've had this thing, this is going on our second year. Last year was the first time we had it, and we used it to cultivate in between our corn rows and our okra and something else. And this year we have used it to plant potatoes and hill potatoes. Now it is time to start cultivating in between our corn rows and our peanut rows. In the past I've talked about this, but I've not really shown you how to do anything with it, and that's one bad thing that I say about, maybe I would say about my videos, is I don't show enough how-tos. I brag on a product, but I don't tell you why I'm bragging on a product, and that's what I'm doing today, is bragging on this product. Now, yes, we are an affiliate of Hoss, so if you use our link, you know we do make a commission, but yeah, we purchased this from our own money before we were an affiliate. We've been a fan of Hoss products now for, gosh, probably since 2021, and I've only been an affiliate, you know, for 6-7 months, something like that. So been a big fan far longer than I've been an affiliate. So today I want to talk about how to change the implements on this. And don't know how much you can see, so let me get this turned around, that way we can focus in a little bit more on the implements themselves. So you can see on the double wheel hoe we have what I'm going to call the plows. Putting them together, flip-flopping them, moving the left to the right to the left, it dug a furrow for us to drop the seed potatoes in. And then once we got the seed potatoes in, I flip-flopped them back, left to the right to the left. And that, of course, I had them closer together. You see the adjustments right here. You can slide these over and move this plow in, slide these over and move that plow in, and it filled the furrow right back up. Of course, and then, as you know, I needed to hill the potatoes. You know, we just hilled them, and as the bush grew, we just moved the blades farther apart. Actually, I could have went one more time, but you know, when we went out of town and all that, so just didn't get them hilled one more time like I should have. So I'm just going to call that the plows. Then we have some oscillating blades right here, and they just go back and forth, and you see how they are. Now, yeah, these are rusty, dusty, and crusty, but they will still cut you, so you have to be careful. And this is what we used last year. These shanks all come with it as well. We did not use these last year, but I'm going to use them this year just to show you a comparison between these and these. So all it takes is a 9/16 wrench, and everything comes off easy. So let me get set up, and we're going to change these things in real time. Okay, that took 4 minutes and 34 seconds. And I intentionally didn't talk because I'm going to put some music in there so that way just fills that time in there. But you can see, very simple to change them blades out. Of course, now I moved them back to the inside, so there is still a little gap there, but not that much of a gap. If I'd left them wide open, you know, then that would have left a gap like that, and there would have been weeds in there. So closed them back up for right now. So let's move to the garden and let's try this out. Now we're going to set up right here on the corn rows. Get these 3 rows right here. But I am going to time lapse this so that way don't bore you slap to death with this video. So let's get to work. Okay, you saw how easy that was. Now, on this first row, I did the push-pull method. So you remember those things are oscillating. They go both ways. So I did the push-pull. Yes, I'm out of breath. Oh, I'm still probably about 30 pounds overweight from where I need to be. But we had an inch of rain yesterday, so the dirt was real soft. So I was able to just push all the way through here in here. So I wasn't having to do the push-pull. And the whole idea behind this is do this often. If you don't, it is hard to play catch up. And the other thing you could do is actually come through here with a fan rake and pick up all the weeds that it cuts. You saw me pick up a few by hand just to get them clumps and throw them out here on the edge. So that is the oscillating blades. Let's go put in what I'm going to call the cultivating shanks. I don't know what Hoss calls them, but for the sake of this video, that's what I'm going to call them. I'm going to go put those on, and we'll do the 2 rows of peanuts over here. Okay, you see I got the cultivator shanks on, and I'm actually straddling the row. But I can already tell I'm not going to like these as far as trying to get weeds up. I think this is just going to be to break hard dirt up, but let's just see what it does. Okay, that is everything tilled up, and there are still a lot of weeds left in there, but honestly, there were more weeds in here than there was in the corn anyways, because that last year would have been okra and this was peas. So that's what we're fighting, is a lot of the peas. But definitely I like the oscillating blades better than these shanks. And like I said, I think these shanks is just to break up the dirt, not to be cultivating with. So, but I've never tried them. That was the whole reason I did this. I've never tried them. Now I've tried them. So you see how easy that was. Very simple. The Hoss double wheel high arch, and the reason I call it the high arch, or they call it the high arch, is see when that corn gets that tall, I don't know if that's 12 inches or what it is, but when you can still plow the corn until it gets to where it won't go under that high arch. So this thing is sturdy made. Everything is metal. There is no plastic at all on this thing. Nice quality wood. These are built by the Amish, so you know they're well built. If you're considering a hand wheel hoe, I highly recommend the Hoss wheel hose. Y'all go check them out at growhoss.com, but use my link to get there. Just look in the description of this video or the first pinned comment. Hit that link and that'll carry you to the Hoss website. So I hope y'all got something out of this. I hope y'all have a blessed day, blessed week, blessed weekend. I don't know when I'm going to post this, but regardless, y'all take care and God bless.